Hey guys, if you caught my last video on the origins of Wolverine, then you'll know that this time I said I'd do an origin story on one of DC's best heroes. What better one to start with than the Dark Knight, Batman. Now, as you all know, Batman is basically the most popular character in comic books. But how he became Batman is not known to everyone that knows about Batman. Batman actually made his first appearance as a crime-fighting vigilante in Detective Comics number 26. The story of Batman goes back to when he was just a boy, growing up in Gotham City. Young Bruce Wayne was walking home with his parents from a movie when they were approached by a street thug who was trying to mug them, but proceeded to gun both Thomas and Martha Wayne down, right in front of him. At that point, Bruce swore an oath that for the remainder of his life he would wage war on the criminals of Gotham City. For the next few years of his life, he would study different fields of science and train his body so that he was physically and mentally capable of fighting crime on the streets. The only thing that was missing was a disguise that he would need. At that precise moment, a bat flew in from the window, and at that point he got the idea to use his own fear as a way of striking fear into the hearts of criminals. By that logic, if I chose to do that, I'd be a clown then. They terrify me. But it was at that point that the Batman was born. With his numerous array of gadgets and his multiple allies, including his butler Alfred, Commissioner Gordon, Batgirl, Robin, etc., etc. Not forgetting the Justice League as well. But later on, Batman found out who had killed his parents years ago. It turns out it was a thug named Joe Chill. When Batman learns of his location, he disguised himself as a seagull. Not kidding, he literally did. Put a helmet on with a seagull on top, and he hid underwater, approaching Chill's boat. As he cornered him, he took his mask off to show who he really was. That he was the son of the man that Chill had murdered. That he was Bruce Wayne. He didn't kill Chill, but he did warn him that when he made a mistake, he would be there to arrest him. A frightened Joe Chill then ran to his friends, as he believes them to be, ran to the other criminals, expecting them to help, as he explained that it's his fault that Batman exists since he killed his parents. But instead of them helping him, they actually killed him instead, since they blamed him for Batman's existence. Batman would consult numerous different criminals and different threats over the years. Not long after, he would be given way to his greatest enemy, the Joker. But we have seen several different forms of Batman, several different incarnations of Batman, and different portrayals of Batman. Back in the 60s, we had Adam West. In 1989, Tim Burton's The Batman. We got Michael Keaton, who portrayed him in The Batman and Batman Returns. Then in the 90s, we got Val Kilmer in Batman Forever. Wasn't great. And then we got George Clooney in Batman and Robin. Wasn't great either. But in the animated series, we got the voice of Kevin Conroy, who was brilliant. In 2005, when Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight trilogy had begun with Batman Begins, we got Christian Bale playing Batman, who is my favourite Batman. But he ended playing him in 2012's Dark Knight Rises, with Tom Hardy as Bane as well, which was brilliant. And now we've got Ben Affleck as Batman. I think he plays him quite well, actually, but I like how he plays Batman, but I'm not a big fan of the actor himself. If you're watching Ben Affleck, I'm really sorry. But you do play Batman really well. But that's about it. But next week I will be coming back to the top 10 list. But I've made a decision to do a top 10 list and an origin story in 1 week from now on. So next week I'll be doing a top 10 list, and I will also be doing the origins of one of Marvel's best villains. So see you guys later.